So today we're looking at some Batman miniature game, and we're going through the new Two-Face sets. So some of these have already started to come on up. Let's crack one open. Let's start with this one and we'll work it from there. I've already removed the plastic, but here we go. So okay, card, nice, beautiful, thick, and in English. There you go. Two-Face. Still no update on the compendium. That's alright, we'll figure it out. Groovy. So, gangsters, for every 2 models in this trait, your crew at the start of the game gain 1 blood money counter. During the activation of a friendly model with the gangster trait, you may spend 1 blood money counter to gain the following rules until the end of their activation. The model may move and make a ranged attack, losing only 1 die but suffers -1. The model's ranged weapons gain the light rule. When this model performs an attack action, pick another friendly model with the gangster's trait and place it up to 4 inches from its original position. And Gang Lord, when this model is your crew's boss, friendly models with the gangster trait may suffer enervating plus X when performing a move. For every point of enervating they suffer voluntarily, they add 2 inches to their basic movement distance for that activation. Okay. Gets them around the board. So having a look at the resin. Alright, so that's the whole piece there. Bits of flash, but much. Okay. This must be the smaller base. And that's the bigger base. Then we've got his arms. And a banister. So it's not bent, it's just got lots of flash to keep it. Oh no, it is bent. There it is. Okay. Lots of flash. Lots of flash. That's alright. And of course paraphernalia. Yep. I'll just stick to the 40mm base. Or I'll use the other one. The other model, because I can. Still not too sure about this increasing the size of the bases, but you know, it's not up to me. Yep. So everything's there. Just lots of flash. That's all right. That just gives me an extra few minutes of, well, probably about an extra half hour of cleanup. Putting the model together looks relatively simple. So now we'll have a look at the game. Baggies and stuff. And stuff. Okay. Yep. Sort of vacuum sealed. Okay. This is Sugar. She's loose. I've got a few loose ones. Arms. You've got to be careful with these. Some of them can be quite fragile when you try and trim. But make sure you really secure a piece before you start chopping, because there's another, lots of flash arms. I wonder if it's the same arm as Two-Face. I'll have to look. Just a copied mold. It looks a similar pose. Anyway, yes, because so when you're trimming, make sure you really hold on to something. Keep it firm. Hush. Yep, whatever. Hush. Weird. Done. Alright. Arms and so okay. Yep. That's odd how she's got like an arm that's in the middle of what? How does that work? So she's just got like, they didn't bother. Hopefully it's there. So she's got a piece for the side arm. What does that picture look like? Yeah, she's got like a derringer of some sort, but then her arm comes down. Why they just couldn't have moulded the arm on, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully it's all there. We'll find out later. Some of them are in bags, some of them aren't. So that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Of course, no instructions. These are for the bases of our sidekicks and the free agent. Hush gets to stand on his podium. I don't know. I hate you, Bruce Wayne. Your parents died, mine didn't. Not an interesting character, I don't think. So over here, we've got all of our cards, which we love. We love looking at cards. The cards are so nice these days. Yeah, so all of these are available online to have a look at. They're all on the download section. Yeah, this is the coins. When you pick the coin cards, you've got the scratch side and you've got the other side. Hush. Alright, what is Hush? Master of manipulation, huh? If you use fewer resource cards than your opponent this round, score this card. Really? Okay. If you use fewer resource cards than your opponent this round, score this card. Okay. If there is an enemy model within 8 inches of a friendly model named Hush, your opponent may immediately lose 1 resource point. If they choose not to or are unable to do so, you gain 1 point. Okay. Yeah. Whatevs. Not so much sugar. Yeah, alright. So we'll go through all of these: good side, bad side, twisted sides. They've got the different rules for different things. Yep, all's good. Kill them twice. Here we go. This is what we want to look at. Alright, so Hush. Hush. Okay. What has he got these days? Yeah, okay. Gangster 5. I don't mind random gangsters. Gangster 4. Gangster 3. Gangster 2. Gangster 1. Sugar and Spice. Yeah, free agents, or no, they're sidekicks. He's the free agent. So they've got the 7/6s. Yeah, it's the calibers that seem to be the new ones. High caliber and small caliber. Just waiting for those updates. Alright, well, it looks like I've got all the cards. That's the important thing. Now, I won't know until I start putting it all together as to whether all the bits and pieces here are together. I'm going to go on a limb and say yes. It's a leg. What leg's that? Must be spices. Do you like the retro look though of the gangsters? I mean, it's one of those things, I suppose. They just want to try and make it different. I don't quite know why they went with this theme. That's an odd one. I suppose they couldn't, maybe their Arkham Knight contracts run out. They couldn't do all of those really cool Arkham Knight things. Alright, last ones for this Two-Face. Gangsters 6 and 7. Tommy guns, bolt action rifles, love that. Flick's right. Flick is right when he talks about them. That is nice, bolt action rifles. Alright. Some of these could probably be single pieces, but I don't know. They seem to... Can't possibly be that much of a cost difference. Where is it? There it is. Lock, stock and 2 smoking barrels. We just need Vinnie Jones to come on in. There it is. Goes in there somehow. That seems to fit. He's got a few pieces. Another Tommy gun arm. Ubiquitous Tommy gun arm. So yes, I'm wondering if that's the same sprue, just sort of repeated. It's alright. So, it's always good to get more kit. Always good to get more kit. And it will be fun to put these on the board. And with Two-Face, who's in there, I'll be able to use his stats and these cards for the other models. Anyway, so that's fine. Alright. As unboxings go, that was rather uneventful. This is a bit of a mess. But you get used to it. Should you? Should you get used to it? I don't know. Someone did once ask me, why do you play this game? Night models, they're really hard to deal with. Yes, sometimes. Sometimes they're not. They're like any company. But the mechanics of this game are fantastic. I really do enjoy playing it. I really do enjoy putting it together. And painting it's good too. Alright, well thank you very much. Today that was just the basic unboxing of my gangsters. And with a lot of luck, we'll be able to have a game. It's been a bit of a long stretch, as we say in the biz. Long time between drinks. These plot cards. Complete an objective. Complete a protection objective. At the end of the round, there are more friendly henchmen within 8 inches of your boss than there are enemy henchmen within 8 inches of your opponent's boss. Once you've got those 3 bits, then once per round, a model is affected by the Inspire rule. A model that is affected, by the Inspire rule also gains 1 free special action. Huh. See, I mean, you've got 4 or 5 rounds to make all that happen, so if you're lucky, once per game, they're no good. Once per round, much better. At the start of any model's activation, your model with the highest reputation cost gains. Oh, I want to take them on. Okay. face to face. Two sides of the coin. Once per round, you may place a friendly suspect in contact with a friendly model when it inflicts any damage. Nice. Then round if you've scored at least one good side objective and one twisted. Wow, that's a lot. Alright. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate those people who stick around and watch. It's mostly quite inane. I will have a few other things. I've got a few other goodies that have shown up that need to be opened, and we'll go from there. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Like, subscribe, all the bits. Now, if you're still here, the Patreon has the speedsters and magic rules that I've put up there. So please, I'd like some. Don't know if anybody else has had a chance to play those, because that'd be awesome if you have. It'd be very good just to know how they fare. I've used them a few times, the speedsters and the magic rules, and they all seem to be okay. I seem to like them anyway. Without any real rules at the moment, I think that's about the only ones that are on the table. So if you've had a chance to use them or look at them, if not, please wander over to the Patreon page. It's on the main page. You can download them and have a look. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, etc, etc, etc. All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe and be well.